Nanci Griffith, a Grammy-winning self-described folkabilly singer who was the first artist to record from a distance, died Friday in Nashville. She was 68. Her cause of death was undisclosed, according to a statement from former label Rounder Records. Griffith received considerable acclaim for her 1993 covers collection, Other Voices, Other Rooms, which featured guest appearances from friends including John Prine, Emmylou Harris, and Bob Dylan, providing harmonica on his own boots of Spanish leather. The following year, it won the Grammy for Best Contemporary Folk Album, over one of Dylan's releases. Though Griffith never had a commercial hit single of her own, several of her compositions, first recorded by her, became hits for other country artists. That included Kathy Matteo's first top 10 hit, Love at the Five and Dime, and Suzy Boggus' Outbound Plane. Her 1993 album Other Voices/Other Rooms won a Grammy Award for Best Contemporary Folk Album. Malaysian singer dies from COVID-19 days after giving birth. A beautiful soul that I love has left this earth, Boggus wrote on Facebook. I feel blessed to have many memories of our times together along with most everything she ever recorded. I'm going to spend the day reveling in the articulate, masterful legacy she's left us. Griffith was born July 6, 1953, in Seguin, Texas, and spent her formative years in Austin. Music briefly took a backseat as Griffith started her career as a kindergarten teacher, but she left education in 1977 to pursue songwriting full-time. She released a pair of albums, 1978's There's a Light Beyond These Woods and 1982's Poet in My Window, before releasing Once in a Very Blue Moon, co-produced by Griffith with Americana staple Jim Rooney in 1984. Throughout her career, Griffith cornered a self-described folkabilly sound that merged elements of country music with her empathetic folk sensibilities. After 4 albums, Griffith made a major label debut with 1987's Lone Star State of Mind. Along with many of her own compositions, the album included the first recording of Julie Gould's From a Distance, which became a Grammy-winning hit for Bette Midler 3 years later. After finding her footing on Music Row with Lone Star and follow-up Little Love Affairs, both of which cracked the top 30 on the country albums chart, Griffith took a detour into synthesizers and drum machines on the pop-leaning Storms in 1989. Following the success of Other Voices, she took a similar approach with her original songs, enlisting members of U2, Counting Crows and Mark Knopfler to appear on 1994's Flyer. Griffith's bold musical moves continued in the 2000s, most dramatically on the string-laden Torch song collection Ruby's Torch, which she said she took out alone on her house to finish. Those who collaborated with Griffith included Robert Earl Keen, Lyle Lovett, Iris DeMent, Jimmy Buffett, Phil Everly of the Everly Brothers and Darius Rucker, among others. I've been allowed to run totally amok in my career, like a bad kid in the neighborhood throwing rocks through windows, she told The Tennessean, part of the USA Today network, in 2006. I've done country, bluegrass, folk, my songwriting, classical. It's just been really fun. I'm appreciative and grateful. In 2012, Griffith released her final studio album, Intersection.